Welcome back again. And well, instead of melting, I used my Dremel here, and I was able to cut a space out in the middle. I looked online to see what they look like. I don't have any examples here in my in home, and so I cut them out, and now they dangling around here a little bit. This is the top part, but now I can do an adaptation to adapt my rucksack, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, my backpack, and be able to attach this much better, much more secure to the backpack. I also plan to make a well, I can't remember the word, but two tightening straps for the backpack also, so that when I do attach the smaller pouches, which I have around here somewhere, yeah, they're over on my sewing machine, then they'll hold a little better, closer to it once you've cinched it up a bit. So anyway, I'll be right quick with you and I'll show you how that looks. First thing is that this backpack is camouflage, so it's going to be a little hard to see, but it has these G hooks on it right here, and these are a little bit, they're actually pretty good. These are actually completely steel, you know, they're really good. But the problem with them is that they don't come out so easily from these parts right here. And so what I want to do is replace this with this Fastex end right here, so I can actually tighten up a little easier, but also I can pop it off much faster. These do not come out so easily. So I got to finagle a little bit to get this out. So these other ones, the top one, this one here, came out really easily because there's a very small spot right here to put them. You can put this bigger spot, but I'm always worried that would pop off. So what you do is you have to finagle them out. And there's not a lot of room here to do that with. This one here, of course, is it comes out like it's right here, as you see, so it's much faster. But anyway, I'm gonna work on that, and I'll be right back. The J hook right here itself, or the G hook they call it. I managed to get them out. Now I'm just taking them off the straps, and I'm gonna replace the with the other part right here. So once you've taken these things off, these G clamps, whatever you want to call them, don't throw them away. These things right here are expensive, first of all, and they will come in handy. They're very, very good. I like to use these things for a lot of things. I have a bunch of them. I have them in green, olive, and I have some in black. And these are in matte, which are really nice right here. So I like to use them for a quick, you know, they're really good for like a waist pouches, this kind of stuff like that, to quickly put them on, light waist pouch. So don't throw those out. You know, you want to hang on to anything that you come up with. Anyway, let's look at this right here now. Okay, so it's been attached to it in the 4 points on both sides. Okay, this thing is much better than it was with the G straps or the G clamps, and I can get it off much faster just by hitting these right here. I just increased the speed of taking this thing off of the pack right here. Now I'm going to work on some other projects right here. One of those things being the pouches that I have, the two twin 4-liter pouches that I use on this right here. I have used on it. I like that concept a lot. It sort of reminds you a bit of the Mystery Ranch. They're long pouches, but they're only 4 liters each. The only problem is, and well, I'll be right back with it and I'll show you the only problem with it. The only problem with it is that, first of all, the pack doesn't have a whole lot of moly or PALS webbing on it. It just has 2 points, top and bottom right here. That's a problem. That's I would say, an error in the design. I would suggest that Savotta put in maybe 4 more rounds, or just complete it out right here on the front. Now, I don't like carrying a lot of weight on this end because it really pulls on your back. What I carry this right here are some light things like rain gear and my poncho or my basha. So it's on the outside. I can get to it very quickly, and I think it'd be fine. You know, actually, this pack right here, I'm thinking about making one with a mesh bottom on it, so that if you do put your rain gear in it, it'll dry quicker. It'll have a place to drain out much easier than just the individual hole here. But anyway, let me show you the error in it. So when you weave it through, okay, you only have 2 points up top, 2 points on the bottom right here to weave it through. And then these right here are quite short. So, I mean, they don't seem short. They're about 3 inches probably in length. Let's see, a little measure right here. You're about 3 inches in length. But they come back in on themselves like this. And it's a little bit loose, the strap right here is. And because of that they pop out. This is their full extent. they're not all the way up in there, so they tend to pop out. They tend to come out. So I've got to come up with a design that allows me, and I think a button design would be the best. I just don't have any buttons to do it with, but some kind of design so that I can, once I put it in, I can snap it to itself, or to increase the length of it, double the length of it, so and then have a stiffener in this right here, or altogether take all this out and just use another system to attach it with, like the Black Hawk system for attaching, or a really good system I like a lot, which is the Malice clips. Those are really well. But the only problem is it's not a very quick design to take off. Although, if I'm using this right here, I'm not quickly going to take them off. So I want to attach them, both of them to it, the twin sides. So I have this access to these pouches right here. What this does, it adds 8 liters to the pack itself, which is a 25-liter pack, plus the 2 3-liter pouches on the side, and a 1-liter top right here in the lid. And this adds another 8 liters to it, which gives me about a 41-liter pack. And it's a really simple design pack. I mean, it's really, it's what I've had in mind for a long time in a pack. You know, something modular, but at the same time can be, you know, it's quite compact. It's definitely a good 72-hour pack. And if you're in the U.S. Army, I think it's actually better than the assault packs that you guys have. And although it's smaller than the Moly Medium, which I think is a really poor design, the medium Moly pack that they have that's replaced the medium Alice, I don't like the design of that pack. It's got too much. Yeah, it's just the zippers are a pain in the butt. The less zippers, the better. And these zippers right here, they make a lot of noise, so I got to work on that also. But anyway, one of the next projects I want to work on is this right here. And if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below for this video right here. And that way I can try it out. But anyway, the next part of this project, besides attaching this right here, getting this fixed a little better, is to extending this system. I have an extension, this system right here. So when I pull it out and I get it on there, I have a small extension here between them. I can tighten up and pull these bags in on top and bottom a little bit tighter when I have I'm carrying soft items in. I'm not carrying anything hard in there. I'm carrying all the heavier, harder stuff on the sides. That way it balances out the weight. It's closer to my back and much more comfortable ride, actually. So there you go. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you have one of these things, if you've made some modifications, let me know. I'd really be interested in what you've done. So far, I'm very happy with this pack. You know, I got myself some other packs in the past year, and I've just been going through them and not happy whatsoever. I love the Monroe pack. I'm going to go back to that again. I really like it a lot. I still have my Monroe. The only problem with it is it doesn't have this right here. These expandable pouches on the sides. I think that's something that they're missing. I like the way Savotta has done this, where it's collapsible and these compact in. So if you're not using them, they're not sitting there flapping around. You know, you can use them like this right here. And so yeah. Anyway, now I've got to come up with something to attach here for this right here now. So that's the next part of the project. So 4 more attachment straps, or just use an extension. Like I said, I'm just going to use the extension probably, so I can pull these out. Actually, they're actually pretty good. It's almost too bad that I may have to check this out a little bit. I may have to make some changes in this. Interesting. But anyway, some kind of probably a little small strap with more buckles on it, so I can strap them in and then tighten it up across the back right here on the inside. But we'll see. Be right back with you. Take care of yourselves. Hope you all have a pleasant day. Enjoy the summer heat. It's so hot outside right now. I'm sitting here sweating in my office, my workroom. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you next video. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.